There is one remaining ticket to the finals here in the men's volleyball tournament, and NU believes that that ticket is theirs. They are just one set away from making it back. As we take a look at the set number 2 highlights.
Well, basically, deja vu from the first set. You know, it was close. Both sets, it was close at the start, to the middle, and then the same. It's really the errors of Adamson that would give free points to NU. And of course, NU will actually just accept it with open arms. And same score. First set, second set, same story. We've seen this movie before. And if you look at the numbers, look at terms of attacks, NU ahead 13-10. Blocking 3-1. Service aces 4-0. And I think those service aces, about two of those happened in the latter part of the second set. Unforced errors. Even though Adamson was able to minimize their unforced errors, it actually went. You know, diba? People keep talking about it, yung timing of those errors. Normally, nangyayari sa Adamson towards the end of that set. And NU, with their experience, syempre, they'll take advantage.
They are just one set away from making it back to the finals. Already waiting, of course, is the Ateneo Blue Spikers team defeating FEU and the
Ruling 5 sets.
Yeah, the thing is though, FEU was a staple in the finals for the past 4 years, and it's got to be tough for them, Marine. For the first time in 4 years, they're not going to make it to the finals.
Yeah, of course. But, you know, if you look at it in another perspective, it could be the changing of the guards already, because we all know Ateneo is a very young squad, and we have a player who's a rookie in Mark Espejo who's playing MVP, you know, brand of volleyball. So, could be, you know.
How can a 16-year-old do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Ateneo, 10-match winning streak, first ever finals appearance, defeating FEU after trailing that match 2-0.
You covered that?
No, but I was watching that game. And inspiring win for Ateneo. And syempre, itong NU, gusto nilang makaharap ang Ateneo sa finals. But Adamson not going away just yet.
Yeah, and you know, that would be an interesting game if ever. At least based on what happened in the first and second set, medyo NU on their way. But you know, if they beat Ateneo in the finals, the first round, second round, iba yung result. So pretty exciting for volleyball fans.
NU, imagine 7-0, sweeping the first round. Pagpasok nila sa second round, ginulat sila ng Ateneo, sweeping them. Naalala ko yung sinabi mo, Noreen, sabi mo, nagka-goosebumps ka.
I did, di ba? Especially watching Coach Oliver.
All right, let's get an update on the NU side. Here's Bea Fabregas once again.
Anton and Noreen, before today's game, Captain Ben Inaudito told his teammates that it is one of their last few chances to really show everybody what they're made of and to push themselves to the limit. However, but what Coach Dante keeps repeating is that he wants to see doubt from their opponent. Masyadong maraming puntos ang nasasayang dahil sa kanilang unforced errors at nabibigyan pa ng buhay ang Adamson. Angatan pa daw ang receive para makaset ng maayos, at kung pangit talaga, wag na pilitin. Hindi naman dapat nanggigigil sa bola at kailangan nila piliin kung kailan tama patayin ang puntos. Lastly, isang set na lang at finals na ulit ang NU Bulldogs, kaya wala nang ibang oras para ibuhos na lahat. Anton and Noreen.
Thank you, Bea. You saw Coach Dante Alinsunurin on your screens. This is just his second season as the head coach of NU. And interestingly, he studied at Adamson University. Noreen, he played the utility position for 5 seasons, 1997 to 2001. Also a national team player. Then started his coaching career in 2008 with NU before eventually becoming the head coach of the men's team last season. At syempre, gusto niya magtuloy-tuloy yung kanyang success as the men's head coach.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job, you know. 2 years into his tour of duty. He's doing pretty well for NU. Not bad eh. Final nanalo sila last year. That was close.
Saraza trying to go for a drop ball, pero bitin ang kanyang tip. Puntos para sa NU.
I really love the reaction of these players. You know, si Inaudito, di ba? Na-block niya, obviously. Hindi pa siya naka-land. Yung face niya, yung parang, hay nako. Alam mo yun? Yung parang pang-asar talaga na face. Oh, good save by Saraza.
Mangulapnan going for a fake, then tossing it up back to Baisak. Baisak is getting more and more comfortable playing with these guys. Let's take a look at this fake by Mangulapnan.
Walang.
Nasana?
Taray nyo ba yan? Ayos na po nangyari si Banyo.
Huwag yung bitawan!
Malay pa yan.
Okay, bawi. Malayo pa yan.
Huwag na natin kapag tayo magsigot sa tayo naman lamamang, pre. Tayo naman, tayo na natin yan.
No, I like what Consunhi said right there. Sabi niya, wag na natin pa-timeout si coach. Kunin na natin yung kalamangan.
Yeah. Well, Consunhi has been, you know, trying to perk his squad up from the start of this game pa lang, di ba? He'd be running even in the second set.
And you seeing a leadership from a guy like Consunhi from who's just a sophomore, malaking bagay yun.
Yeah.
Again, this Adamson team, whatever happens this season, intact pa yan. Kasi panay sophomores and freshmen ng kanilang mga manlalaro. The only players graduating, Arante and Malyapre. So isang starter lang ang mawawala sa Adamson side.
So pretty much intact lineup for Adamson. It's nice. I mean, it makes, you know, spectators excited for the next season. Kasi sometimes you feel sad may mag-graduate, but ito exciting eh.
And Ben Inaudito smiling and feeling good about his squad's position right now as they lead Adamson 8-5. Eight to 5 is our tally. And NU, of course, on top, hoping that their men's volleyball team makes it back to the finals for the second straight year. They are the defending champions and looking good at this juncture as Berlin Pagdinawan just erased Nico Ramirez.
Oh, the joust. Obviously, a lot of upper body strength of Berlin Panginawan.
And Nico Ramirez will take a seat at pumasok si Kenneth Arante.
Oh, that's an interesting substitution for Adamson.
Well, I think it's because, syempre, last playing year ni Kenneth Arante, excuse me. And of course, they want to give him that playing time, that feel of, yung feeling na maglaro ka for Adamson one last time.
Yeah. A graceful exit there for the graduating players. Service error there by NU, but still a 4-point lead.
Mangulapnan sets it up for Pagdinawan. Now, this is the NU you want to see going into the finals. You know, they're enjoying the match right now. They're moving fluidly. And look at that. Look, yung palo, yung forma ni Pagdinawan, halos umupo na sa ere.
Yeah, and it wasn't the greatest reception, but they were still able to make a play out of that.
NU has turned things up here.
They are cruising. They can feel it, you know, that really after their performance in the first and second set, alam nila kaya na nila. So now they're stepping it up a bit and leading by 6.
Biggest lead of the match for NU. Joust at the top. Peter Torres finding the open spot in the back row. Renz Melgar could not get to it.
Right, you know, Torres just finding, you know, that's smart play by Torres. I don't have to hit it hard, just find the hole there.
Well, Let's hear from Kat Sala now once again on the Adamson side.
Palakasan ng palo ang gusto niyong laban pero yung importante nawawala. Words from Coach Domingo as he once again stressed that what Adamson needs right now is maayos na depensa. Bago mag-convert ng puntos, dumipensa muna ang sabi niya. Actually, ang hinahanap ni Coach Domingo ay ang pinakilan nila nung naglaro sila and when they won against DLSU. Masyado rin kumpiyansa ang Falcons kapag umaatake. They don't look at their blockers and try to read the NU blockers. Kaya mas napablock sila ng NU. But with all of these mistakes, a great thing about the Adamson huddle is that they always end positively with Coach Doming saying, malayo pa, kaya pa yan. Anton Noreen?
Maraming salamat, Kats. Pero sa puntong ito, mukhang unti-unti nang nawawala yung Cloud9 na sinasakyan nitong Adamson Soaring Falcons, as this is the biggest lead in the entire match, 15-6. At muntik pang maka-service ace doon si Berlin.
But things are looking really grim for Adamson. Even that, no? Talagang may mental breakdown na rin tong Adamson team. Even Sudaria with a hitting error.
Mangulabnan sets it up top to Torres. Melgar pops it up. Sudaria trying to go for a drop ball. Dizon. A rare free ball for the Adamson side. Ramirez sets it up. Sudaria. He's been checked today. Tolentino. Free ball for NU. Mangulabnan up top to Peter Torres.
They're feeling it. And he's really feeling it in his third set.
The exclamation point as we head to this technical timeout. Apeton, great play by the reigning Finals MVP and best attacker of the league, Peter Torres. Apeton weight gain clinically proven to help gain weight healthily. That's the Torres that I have been waiting for.
Yes.
Second round or even late in the first round, I felt like medyo kulang. Yung fearsome Peter Torres na ating napanood noong nakaraang season, medyo nag-tone down. But he's coming back at the right time.
But then again, remember we would always talk about it. Eh? They weren't going to him. You said nga the best decoy ever, di ba? Si Peter Torres. But di ba, we said nga eh, you live and die with a player like Torres. So he's responding to the challenge in today's game.
Pero syempre, itong NU all-around talaga. A lot of weapons. We've been mentioning it since the start of the season. Sa pagkakataong ito, Mangulabnan, pinili si Ben Inaudito. And substitution here, Talipan coming in.
Yeah, for Baisak, I think that's a great substitution because again, Fuentes is out for the season. So you have Baisak, but coach obviously wants to bring in Talipan to also give him experience and hopefully if they need to bring him in, he's not gonna be iffy in his game.
Looking at the stats, Talipan actually only played in the last 2 matches of NU. At naka 4 points pa siya against FU.
And there's another one.
Nagparamdam pa. Napakamot pa. Hindi naman sinasadya eh.